Are you an athlete with knee pain? Or do you go to the gym and you get pain when you squat? Or maybe you're someone who just started trying to get into shape and suddenly your knees hurt. You probably have jumper's knee. My name is Caleb, I'm a physiotherapist, and in this video I'll be telling you what is jumper's knee, how to know if you actually have it, what may have caused it, and of course how to fix it. So stick around to near the end of this video where I'll talk about actual sets and reps and go into more details about 3 clinically proven programs that's been shown by the research to have beneficial results. Jumper's knee is a tendinopathy, which is an overuse injury that causes your tendons to get worn down from repeated trauma and stress. You have 2 tendons in front of your knees, the patellar tendon, which is underneath your kneecap, and the quadricep tendon, which is above your kneecap. And while the quadricep tendon can be affected, this condition commonly affects the patellar tendon. If you're an athlete or someone that regularly takes part in jumping activity, you're 55% more likely to develop jumper's knee in your patellar tendon. But heavyweight lifters and power lifters can also be affected, but they're more likely to develop this condition in their quadricep tendon. To know if you actually have jumper's knees, there's a few simple ways. You can get pain in the knees when sitting or standing, or pain during any knee loading activity. But the most significant signs are pain when pressing directly on the tendons themselves, or pain before an activity, being pain-free during your warm-up and throughout the activity, then being in pain post-activity or the following day. A clinically proven tool designed to help you determine the severity of your jumper's knee is called the Visa P2, and I'll leave a link to this tool down below in the description so you can have a look. To avoid jumper's knee, we need to talk about the causes and the risk factors. We know it's an overloading condition, and athletes are constantly overloading their muscles and tendons with the high intensities from their sports. But there are also other risk factors for jumper's knees, and here they are. Now, to fix your jumper's knee, there are 3 programs primarily used in the research that have shown beneficial results. The first is the Eccentric loading program. If you're someone that doesn't take part in much sporting activity or lift any particularly heavy weight, then this is the program that you should do. You will do a single leg squat, ideally on a decline board to better target the quad muscles, aiming for a 3-second count when lowering down and using both legs to stand back up. You do 3 sets of 15 reps, twice per day, resting 1 to 2 minutes in between your sets. Now, this is a 12-week program, so you can aim to progress the exercises by adding weight when your pain is less than a 3 out of 10 on your pain scale and you have no pain the following 24 hours after a session. This is a very lightweight program as it requires minimal equipment, making it very flexible so it can be done at home or in the gym or anywhere really. This program also has a lot of research behind it, in fact, the most research behind it, and is the standard care used when treating jumper's knee. The second program is the heavy slow loading program. If you're someone that lifts heavy weight and you're getting pain when loading your knees, this is the program that you should do. You'll do a barbell squat, a leg press, and a split squat, aiming for a 3-second count for the eccentric part of the movement and the concentric part of the movement. You do 4 sets of each exercise with a 2-minute rest in between 3 times per week. This is also a 12-week program, so here are the rep ranges and progressions that you should follow as the weeks go by. Now, pain during these exercises is acceptable, but that pain should be going away after the session, and if it doesn't, then you should probably look to reduce the weight during your next training session. To progress your weight and reps as shown before, you should be able to carry out all exercises with minimal pain and have no pain the following day. So this program is really good because it maintains and builds strength while getting the same benefits as the eccentric loading program because it incorporates that similar slow eccentric loading. Participants that had done this program had seen similar benefits to the eccentric training program but reported a better satisfaction when carrying out the heavy slow loading program. Lastly, the progressive tendon loading exercise program. This is a 4-stage plan over 12 weeks, and you should do this if you're an athlete or someone that regularly takes part in sporting activity. In stage 1, you do isometrics using a leg press or leg extension machine, or a wall sit if these machines aren't available. Do these for 5 sets of 45 seconds 2 times per day, resting 1 to 2 minutes in between your sets, and also aiming to use 70% of your 1 rep max. In stage 2, you do isotonic movements using a leg press or leg extension machine, or lunges or step-ups as alternatives. You do 4 sets of 15 reps every second day, slowly progressing to your 6 rep max as your pain allows. You also want to begin with your knee flexion at 60 degrees, as this is shown to be a tolerable range, and then you can progress to 90 degrees when your pain is reduced. In stage 3, you do energy storing exercises. Every 3rd day, you do jump squats, depth jumps and box jumps, ensuring that the intensity is one that can be carried out for 3 sets of 10 reps, and you can progress these exercises by increasing your jump height or increasing your box height. In stage 4, we do sport-specific exercises. After building strength and energy storing function, you can then carry out some sport-specific exercises every 2 to 3 days to allow for a good recovery. For basketball, things like dribbling or shooting can be done, and if your pain is at a minimal level, you can then return to a group practice for 30 minutes and slowly increase the time as your pain allows. Now, to progress from stage to stage in this program, you should have a maximum pain level of 3 out of 10 on your pain scale for at least a week, and you should be able to do a single leg squat parallel pain-free. These programs are good, but they're very knee specific, and there are other risk factors that play a part in jumpers' knees that needs addressing. So it's recommended that throughout the days of the program, you add exercises that address these risk factors like quad and hamstring flexibility, abductor and adductor strengthening, ankle joint mobility, among other things. Now, these programs are great for fixing jumpers' knee, but they will require you to reduce your activity to carry them out. So it depends on the severity of your symptoms whether you do them. Me, for example, back when ball was life, I used to get tendon pain here or there, and all I would do was wall sits daily, and this would get rid of my pain. Using the Visa P tool in the description, you can see the severity of your symptoms and decide if you want to go on a program or just use some elements of one of the programs. While all this information is great, it would mean absolutely nothing if you were overweight, because as you saw before, a high BMI is one of the risk factors for developing jumpers knee, and it's one of the main causes for most of the patients I see having knee pain. So definitely have a look at this video right here, where I explain to you everything that you need to know about weight loss to totally get rid of your knee pain. And that's it for this one. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, leave a comment letting me know what you think about knee pain, and subscribe if you want to see more informative videos like this one. And until next time, in a bit.